styling sequins and glitter on a Saturday. Now, it's a bit hot for a necklace, so I thought what I'd do is I'd do a glitter line in a minute, eye line. So I'll show you that in a minute, how I'm going to achieve that. But Davina yesterday said, what reaction do you get when you go out usually? And I always get an amazing reaction off people. Usually sort of women, mainly older ladies, but the best reaction I get is from little girls. They just look at me in awe like this. And I love it. And I think subconsciously, a lot of the time, I get dressed up to impress little girls. Because I love their little reaction. And today I thought I'd do it intentionally today. So I'll stand back and show you this gorgeous top. Now, this is one of my favourites, this. I got this in a charity shop. And, you know, there's sort of charity shops and then there's like grotty charity shops. And this was in like a real grotty charity shop. And yeah, and it's £6 and I absolutely love it. It was a real little treasure find for me and I just love wearing it. And, you know, because of the sun, you know, I'm just like a great big disco ball. I reflect everywhere. It's just so fun to wear sequins. And my, it's a Marks and Spencer's yellow label skirt. This was about £6, this was. And my sequin flats that were from New Life charity shop that were originally Asda George. So I love that. And I got these massive, great big hoop earrings in TK Maxx a couple of years ago, I think. Blooming love them. They're great, aren't they? And again, they were, you know, not very much, £6 or something. So let's move on, shall we? Yeah, can't wait to do this. So there we are, the glitter eye line. So first of all, I'm going to use duo glue. So I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. There we are. So off we go. So first of all, I'm just going to pick up the glue in my little angled MAC brush. Oh God, I've got an itch. So off we go then. Oh, I have put the MAC Painterly. It's just like a, you know, just a base. Yeah, Pro Long Wear paint pot, just to sort of give a nice sort of little. I'm just going to go all the way along. So Kimmy yesterday in the comments also said, you know, like, well, oops, God, you know, our future selves. I want to do a video about that later on. All of your comments, because you all, if your future selves, I'm just so proud of all of you. You know, you really impress me, and you know, you really all inspire me to keep, you know, doing this. And you know, everything that's you've commented about inspires me. I think, oh yeah, you know, I want to talk about that. I want to, you know, I think, because if Davina hadn't said what her comment, I wouldn't have thought about the little girl. And so, you know, it's sort of like always sort of like a little two-way thing with all of us. But Kimmy said yesterday, for future self, she wants to be the real me, not worried about others. So Kimmy, you know what I'd like to say, so here we go, look at that. Ooh! You know, Kimmy, it's not really, is it? It's not other people in society that you're usually worried about. It's people within your close group that are putting you down. Usually that's what I find, you know, like your dad or your husband or, you know, your mum or you know, your close friend saying, no, you can't wear that, you know, you look ridiculous in that, that's too short, that's, you know, it's those sort of people. And so, you know, it's not usually people out in society that say anything. It's usually people within your close group. And so, you know, you've got to think very carefully about who you're surrounding yourself with, you know, and what you're allowing people to say to you. Yeah, and don't let anybody put you down, basically. You surround yourself with people that make you feel more than, rather than less than. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that to you, Kimmy. But, you know, good luck with, you know, being confident with your future self. You know, get yourself dressed up today to go out and impress little girls. That's the main thing, isn't it? You know, because it makes them happy, it makes you happy, and you know, it just brightens up everybody's day. You know, you brighten people's day up by, you know, getting dressed up and looking like this. People love to see it because they're sort of, you know, they want to look like this as well. You know, but they haven't had the confidence or, you know, the strength to get dressed up. So what you inspire others when you get dressed up. Oh, this is sellotape, by the way. So if just a little bit drops down, you can just sort of pick it up with a bit of sellotape. Yeah, but you're the one who, you know, you're inspiring people to be more confident when you get dressed up as well. So there we are. Yes, so that's just a little hack. Sorry, I should have mentioned that while I was... I've just got little bits of sellotape, look. And I just wind them into a little circle like that. And then I'll just go and pick up all of the bits of... yeah, any that's dropped down, any of the bits of glitter. So there we are. So off out to impress little girls today, make them happy. So on that note, be bold, be brave, be beautiful. You know, Kimmy, you can do this. All my love. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.